Hello. I'm trying to get a good angle. Hi. Okay, let's see if I can add you now, Drew. Hey, sister. Is it? Hey. Wait. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you because I couldn't hear you at first. Is it lagging? Is mine lagging?
Nah, we straight. You straight?
Oh, okay. Yeah, you are straight. Okay, okay. What's up?
What's going on, cousin?
Nimich. Hi, Travis. One thing about my bestie, he gonna be in two places at one time. She
Hey,
said,
man, look. I'm playing by y'all game. It's a whole cup of liquor. When the cup is gone, we fucking with the wine. All
okay,
right?
okay.
Cause we ain't gonna do too much. We're not gonna do too much.
My sister said it's just choppy. Is it still choppy, Ashley? Let me see if it's still choppy. It was chopping in the beginning a little bit, but I think it was just because we was both getting on there.
I'm straight on my end. I believe so. I can't speak for the viewers.
Oh, she said it's better. She said it's better. Okay. Okay, we're gonna give everybody like another minute or two to get in the building. So different being on Instagram
In
than freaking what
person?
I have my shot glass. I need to take it off this thing. Hold on, let me take it off here.
I'm gonna start. We're gonna start with the wine. I ain't gonna kill the
Yeah,
liquor.
I think I'm on that vibe too. I'm on that vibe because I'm going out tomorrow and I'm gonna be toe down. So yeah, and the good thing about this is not what you call it. It's not uh TikTok because baby they would have been took you down. You
Why?
got that bottle up, baby. That it's straight on that TikTok. You hear me? It's
Facts,
straight
facts,
up there.
facts.
I am going three of my coworkers' birthdays, so we're going to like pedal pub thing or whatever. So yeah, I'm excited. Okay, so I'm letting people get in here. I'm letting people get in here. Y'all get in here. Double tap the screen. Make sure y'all are following me and my guest.
Don't baby. You get threats already. That's crazy.
My sister, baby, the last time I went out, my sister said she not in the mood. No, baby, I'm back in Savannah and I'm going out with big dogs, like big dogs. No, I got a DD.
Well, you do be in Atlanta, but we don't say too much.
No. This was when I went out in Virginia and I had called my sister and I was like,
For
it was bad. Like I was like calling my sister, it was bad.
sure, for sure.
Hey, Keys. Um, all right, y'all. We about to get into this episode. Are you ready to get into
Keep
this
it going,
episode?
brother. How you doing, man?
Okay. Y'all can have y'all little romance after. Guys, welcome to episode 206 of the Truth Be Told podcast. This is episode 206, reality check. We finna get into that social media because y'all get on that social media, y'all gets to going fast and bad. So we finna get into it.
Facts.
So
Hey, straight from the bottom. We got to.
so we
Very
have a
demure.
special
Very demure.
guest. We have a he finna get put off because he up here talking over me. No, I'm just kidding, y'all. We have a special guest. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's going on, y'all? I'm Drew, special guest. Very excited for this moment. Been tuning in with the podcast from the beginning, so it's gonna be a good episode. It's gonna be a good episode.
Okay, y'all. So y'all know we start each and every episode with a shot o'clock. So y'all get y'all shot glasses ready. If y'all don't know, now y'all know. We start the episode with a shot o'clock. So if you haven't already, make sure you are following the Truth Be Told podcast, and make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube as well. Every episode, after the episode, we post it on YouTube. So make sure y'all stay tuned in. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Wow.
All right. Cheers to episode 206. Oh, shoot. Woo! So delicious.
You gotta drink it like that, so I know that one hit.
Okay, y'all. So, we also started the episode off with 2 truths and a lie. So, you got it ready for them?
All right. I ain't not even gonna go. Do you want to go about social media, want it personal, or what we
It
doing?
can be whatever. It can be whatever you want. Okay. It don't have to be catered to the episode.
When do we tell the answer? Like at the end of the episode?
It's at the end. It's at the end.
Sure. So we're gonna start with I'm from Atlanta, born and raised from Atlanta. I have a baby girl who's about to be 5 in a couple days, and I am the youngest of 10 in my family.
So y'all comment down below which one do y'all think is the lie. Is it the first one, the second one, or the third one? So you all can put a 1, 2, or 3 in the comments, and we're gonna let y'all kind of just give y'all a minute to like just comment which one y'all think is the lie. So Drew's gonna repeat them one more time for y'all. So go ahead and repeat it for him.
So I was born and raised in Atlanta, right? I got a baby girl who's about to be 5 in a couple days, or I'm the youngest of 10.
So which one do you all think is the lie? 1, 2, or 3? And at the end of the episode, we will reveal which one was the lie. So I'm gonna let y'all comment 1, 2, or 3, but we about to get into this episode. So question 1, are you ready for the smoke?
Let's do it. Come on.
It ain't
don't do too much. Don't do too much.
It ain't no smoke. It ain't no smoke. It ain't no smoke. Okay, so how often do you take a break from social media, and how long are your breaks if you do take a break from social media?
I would have to say I'm not somebody who really absorbed in social media like that. Like I can go without it. Like I find myself going about days without being on Instagram, Twitter, just chilling. Like honestly, I don't really take breaks. I'm not lying. I took one break ever, and that was my freshman year in college. And you just feel like, you know, you want to lock in, and it really ain't make no difference. So I'm never doing it again. There was no point in me really taking a break. But now I don't really be on Instagram or anything heavy. Now, are we considering like TikTok a social media?
Yes, it's a social media.
I can't really call that social media. Now we talk about TikTok. I find myself like just scrolling, watching videos for hours. But the thing is, I don't want to classify as social media because I don't be commenting and stuff. Like I might share videos with my partners, but I feel like in social media you got to be social. Like you got to be commenting and interacting. I can't really. I don't want to define that on the social media.
Okay, that's a good point. I would still, obviously it's still social media because you have the ability to be social on there. So that's still considered a form of social media. And I wouldn't necessarily say I'm super social on there. I wouldn't really say that I think that I'm super social on there, but I do send like my sister and my best friend different TikToks like on a daily basis. So we have like a streak, and it's like over 100 like, you know, days have went about our streak. So I kind of get that point of you don't really think that it's social media because you're not being social on there, but you do have the ability to be social. And obviously me having the podcast, some days it is on TikTok. So yeah.
So my question to you is,
okay,
how do you know about this streak thing? Because honestly, like I said, I don't use it for that. I just like my FYP is really tailored to like sports, video gaming, funny comedy stuff.
So the streak, it really came to me in a funny way because me, my best friend, and my sister, we like not all together, just kind of separate. We send each other like TikToks back and forth, and then one day it just was like a flame came up top of like our of our like messages, and we like, and it was like, you have unlocked the streak. Continue chatting every day or whatever, and it's gonna unlock the streak. So that's how I found out about, okay, it's a streak, you know, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So ever since then, like we've been back and forth every day, like we making it a thing for us to, you know, be on there. So yeah, that's how I found out about streak. And I'm strict about my streak. Like Monday, I was about to go to Houston with my sister, and my sister was not responding. I called her phone about her sleep, calling her, texting her, blowing her up, baby, because you need to continue this streak. So
So do
it's
it
serious.
give you 24 hours to respond? Like if you break in 24 hours, it's
Yes,
done.
yes. If you break into 24 hours, it's wraps.
So kind of like a Snapchat thing. Like
Yeah,
you on
yeah, yeah,
Snapchat.
yeah, yeah. It's kind of like that. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Do you feel that you are overly consumed with social media surrounding like your friends, your family, within yourself? And how often are you just scrolling on social media? Is it every day? Do you think, or is it every other hour? Like, how often do you just pick up your phone and you're just immediately opening up social media?
So it really depends on the season. So, and I say this because like I'm heavy into sports gambling, so I kind of have to be on social media almost every day to like get the news to which players playing, the matchups and like little stuff like that. Especially don't let it be basketball off season or the trade deadline. Like I'm on my phone waiting trying to get the first news to go into the group chat with the fellas. Like yo, you just seen
Yeah,
this trade happen. Like so it's like I'm kind of on it for that purpose. But as far as just like being on Twitter, tweet and get my stuff off, I don't really be on there. I really can go days without it. Like I can go days, but there be times like I kind of use my Twitter like as like a diary, if you will, like
okay.
just to get my thoughts off. It might be a string like on a Kanye rant, just boom, 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 and then I
Yeah.
might not touch it for like a week, 2 weeks. But Instagram, like I post probably once every 2 to 3 months. I'm more
Hmm.
so in everybody else's business. I'm watching stories. Um, again, funny stuff, sporting, following my favorite comedians. Nothing too major, but that's pretty much what I use mine for. Family wise, my mom loves sending me videos on TikTok, Facebook, but she older, so the
Hmm.
video she's sending me that's hilarious to her, I just seen 2 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
I got a fake laugh. Oh, that's so that's pretty much what it is with
yeah.
mine. But
Yeah.
as far as like as a group, I do got like 3 different group chats. All the fellas. I got a group with my boys from high school. We all play ball together. My day one brothers. I got one with my partners. So it's like we just majority of the time I'm watching the video from social media because they sent it. Like, I don't find it for myself. And,
Hmm.
sometimes when somebody send you a video, you watch one video and then scroll. Next video
Yeah,
coming.
yeah,
Scroll.
yeah.
So that's kind of what catch me. I don't really be planning on getting on social media, but if I do, it's a lot of times out of boredom.
Okay, what's your counter question? Do you have a question off of that or
So my question to you is, how long have you been on social media? Just to follow after this.
I think I've been on since I was I don't know what age I was, but I did have a MySpace and like a Bebo.
That's crazy. You're auntie. You telling your age right there because I didn't have no MySpace.
Um
But
yeah.
but we'll keep it respectful. We'll keep it respectful.
Okay.
Do you
Okay.
do you remember your first like name on your social media?
It was probably something about Chris Brown because I'm like I was obsessed with. Well, I'm still a little obsessed, but it was probably something about Chris Brown or like loving him or something. I don't know.
See,
No,
I
I
just
don't.
because I feel like everybody had that stage where they went through like the weirdest.
Obsessed with Chris Brown.
Whoa, never been there.
Oh
But
wait, what do you mean? Everybody
I'm just
had the
saying
phase
everybody
of
had like
what?
that weird like goofy nickname or
Oh yeah, yeah,
and that
yeah,
had nothing to do with your name.
yeah.
I'm
No,
lying. No, no, hold on. I'm sorry to cut you off. I did have a MySpace. It did not last long because my mama found out and deleted it.
yeah,
I had the
as she
Gangsta
should.
SpongeBob profile. We had the Soldier Boy crank that as the song on the page.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm
you gotta
lying.
have
I
the
did.
glitter coming down the page. Like I had the
Oh
glitter
yeah,
coming down my
yeah.
page, the
Had that.
name, the words. I was coding and billing before I knew what coding and billing was because I was coding my MySpace up. Like I had it together. Like
You
don't play
might
with it.
want to look into that. You might get you a little degree on that and
I know I need to get my change for that because
trying to tell you
what's the T?
what.
Like
But if you could do it when you was 13, 14, hey, you grown
I,
now. I know
I
it's you
don't know. I'm endless possibilities.
for sure.
Okay. In what ways does social media influence our self identity and how we perceive ourselves versus how others perceive us?
So for that question, I want to say, unfortunately, it do change our self identity because I do know some people who kind of look down on themselves because they watching what the next man do. I
Mm,
want to say for like the younger generation, it hurts the most more than ours because we're adults. So you know, the younger kids they seeing having accessibility to social media. They seeing young girls are starting to body shame themselves. You know,
mm-hmm.
no disrespect to nobody who got their body done. Like women are starting to see that and just feel like that's the new norm. Like they don't really appreciate going through puberty.
Yeah.
You know, like folks are in a rush to have that body done or compare themselves to the next person. But I just feel like social media is fake. I'll be the first person to say it. Social media is fake. I don't believe anything on social media because everything somebody put on social media may never be true. Okay, so it definitely does mess with self identity because you could be doing your thing in life, right? Bills
Mm-hmm.
paid, got your own spot, car, take care of everything you take care of, but you feel like you're not doing enough because you constantly scrolling and seeing the next person and seeing what they got going on. And I feel like that kind of does mess up your impact on life and seeing where you are because you ever see somebody like, damn, I just feel like I'm not doing enough.
Yeah.
And,
And
and
they're doing all that they can.
all
They're
they
overextending
can.
themselves. And yeah, I get what you're saying in that aspect. I do think that social media, I'm not gonna say that I conceive it to be fake, but I do feel like social media kind of gets in your head and feel like you need to be doing more at your age, and you kind of like time step yourself. Like, oh, this person did this by they when they were 20 years old. They're a millionaire at 20. Why I can't do the same thing? Why I'm not making the same amount of money? Why I'm not doing this? Why I'm not doing that? And it gives us unrealistic expectations for ourselves. Like, you're in school, you doing your thing, you even if you're not at school, you may be a parent and you may be just doing all that you can. And right now you can't overly stretch yourself because your kids need you, your family needs you, everybody's depending on you. But you're looking at social media like, well, this person paying for this person, this, that, and third. And you get in your head about it and you kind of start giving yourself unrealistic expectations like, okay, this week I need to make $1,000, but your job is not paying you $1,000 to do X, Y, and
Right.
Z. So now you're working all these jobs to try to live a lifestyle that you don't need to live because you're looking at a lifestyle that's above your means instead of looking, parallel in front of you, just like understanding where you're at right now and what you're going through, and that it's a marathon, not a race.
Yeah, and
So
I feel like everybody has their own mindset to where they want to be where the next person is. Like you see,
yeah.
when we was kids, there wasn't really no social media, so like you just kind of looked at what your parents did and appreciated what they did.
Mm-hmm.
And now we got people who got parents who are busting their ass doing the most they can, but because they see the next person living a certain life, they just feel like, why can't it be me?
Right. Right.
The
Yeah.
thing about that is when you start looking at things like that, you're not appreciating what you got in the forefront.
Mm-hmm.
So when you start not appreciating what you got, that's when everything go bad because you might have the life that you deserve, well, that is perfect for you, but you want the next man's life.
Yeah.
And the thing about that is you don't know what they're going through. Like
Right.
offline, yeah, Shorty just came off a trip to Bali, but her man, domestic violence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
like, you wishing for the next person's life and don't know what come with it.
Right. Yeah, that's true. I also think that too goes back to even when we didn't have social media, just as kids, we seen kids with, oh, this kid got polo on. They got the Jordans on. They got polo and they got Jordans on. I want polo and Jordans, but your parent can't afford it. So now your parent busting their tail because they know that you really, really want this just for you to get one pair of Jordans and one pair of polo when you can go somewhere else. You can go to Ross and probably get you 5 to 10 outfits, and you're trying to keep up with somebody else. You're trying to keep up with the Jones, and you need to focus on what you got going on in your household. And I think it stems from a kid, but then it goes into the social media and it just keeps going from there. Like you see things as kids growing up with more than what you have, and you're not appreciative of what you have. And I think it kind of brings the kids get in a way where they feel like you're like their parents are obligated to do this. Like I can't
I
think of the words on the tip of my tongue.
I get where you going with that. Like you feel like kids feel like their parents have to
Yeah.
do what the parents are doing. But the thing is, your mom might be giving her all. And
Yeah.
that's why I kind of feel like we should have like an age limit on social media because
Yes.
it's influencing a younger generation to have a mindset that is not realistic.
Right.
So I think social
It's bringing
media.
entitlement. It's bringing entitlement to the kids. Like, this person parent can do it. Why you can't get me this? Why you can't do this and whatever? Like, yes, your parent can get you certain things at certain times, but not all the time. They can't always go get you a pair of drawers. You can't always go to the mall, and you can't always go to the movies and do things with your friends. But sometimes your parents are, they budgeted for you to do certain things and have fun with your friends. But that's what I'm saying. It kind of stems as a kid. You see kids having more, and then it gets into as an adult. You see people having more on social media. Now it's like, man, why I can't have this? And then like you're beating yourself up, but you're doing all that you can to get to where you need to be. So I think it comes with a sense of entitlement, but you have to really reality check yourself. Like, I don't know what this person going through on the other end. Like you said, somebody can be going through DV, anything, and we can't gauge that from social media. But then 10 months later they come out like, oh, I was getting pampered and showered, but then all of this other stuff was happening to me on the back end. So I think it's just really just reality checking yourself and just kind of zooming out of social media a little bit and just really just kind of zooming back into you, like pour more into you. And I think it's hard to do when you are overly consumed with social media.
And like, I don't know if you keep up with on Twitter or something, like, on the first day of school start, these two examples I'm about to give you. So, on the first day of school start, you see the kids posting their first day of school outfits. I'm seeing these young kids in designer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to school, I might be in a Usper polo, some jeans and forces, but kids is in a Mary and like, and it's like, bro, I would never fix my mouth to ask my mom for something like that back in the day. I was happy to have a Nike top and bottom.
Yes.
So it's like that kind of almost brings on a feeling of low self esteem because you see what your people around you are doing, and you kind of like, why me? But it's like times have changed. Times have changed big time. Like I would hate to be a kid trying to go to school right now. Cause I was talking to my partner. We was on Xbox. A lot of our conversations happen on Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen how prom is right now? Prom is
Oh
uh
yes. Prom is over the top insane.
prom look
Flying in on a
better than
helicopter.
wedding. Prom is doing
Prom
better.
costs more than the wedding.
That's what I'm saying. Like people pulling up in the big boy Maybach $1,000 dress. Like, bro, I went to prom in a 2008 big ass draft suit. I like LeBron suit.
Yes.
Hell, back of the shit dragging on the floor. Never in my life would I think that I'm gonna wear what these folks are wearing to prom.
Yeah, and I think that it keeps getting bigger and bigger per the generation, baby. Let me tell you, when it get to my kids, I hope y'all have reality check, baby. Y'all gonna be cute, y'all gonna be fly, hair gonna be done, makeup late, baby. Y'all won't be coming in no helicopter. I may be driving y'all to prom, and me and daddy car. We're gonna be driving y'all to prom. Like, what are we talking about? You talking about kids renting Teslas to go to prom? What a car you can't even afford that really ain't even supposed to be rented out to the kid because your parents are renting them and letting y'all drive them. It's a lot on that social media. That social media, it just goes and goes and goes. And then I like people that minimalize it. Like they see the stuff on social media, but I seen a girl like, I'm knitting together my prom dressed fire. Ain't nobody like, oh, why you ain't get this? Why you ain't get this $1,000 dress? Why you ain't getting this? And like somebody said in the comments, it do be the parents living through the adults. Some parents, they couldn't go to prom because they was pregnant at the time, or they was high, or they had to get their GED. They wasn't in school, so now they like, oh well, I got to do it up because I ain't get to see prom, so now my kids got to, and it just be a lot. Like, baby, bring it down a notch. Like, bring it down to realistic expectation, because if you're doing this for prom, baby, I know some of y'all having it and y'all having y'all way. That's y'all money. Y'all can spend how y'all want to, but baby, it get to going fast and bad with the kids. So yes, the social media definitely has those unrealistic expectations, and it brings a sense of entitlement for the children. So we're gonna reel it back in. Do you have a counter question?
You honestly took the question I had for you was, do you remember life as a kid before social media? You took that
Oh,
question right away. I'll
dang.
ask
Okay,
somebody
that was
else
good.
for you.
Oh,
I'll ask
that
somebody
was
else for you.
good.
But
Yes, I do remember. I do remember being outside on the green box and enjoying life and just having fun and not worried about my phone and social media and who said what and this that. Like I remember the day speaking of that house phone and your mom picking up that other end of that house phone because what is y'all talking about, and don't be on that phone doing all that cussing because y'all not grown.
right.
That's what I remember as a kid prior to social media, and it was lovely. You know, as you grow up, you just, the little things that you used to, I hate this, the gripes, and you're like, oh, I kind of miss that.
You ought to
I
appreciate what you have.
Yeah, I miss not having to worry about certain things. So, okay, how does social media impact our attention spans? What are the implications of our cognitive abilities?
So one more time, run that question one more time.
Okay,
The Lakers trying to hit me.
huh?
The Lakers trying to hit me.
Oh,
Milan's trying to hit me.
stay out there, later. Okay, how does social media impact our attention spans, and what are the implications for our cognitive abilities?
So I feel like for attention span, it definitely does play a part because with everything being spoon fed to you and right at your fingertips, you don't really got to think critically anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So like you can, if you want to know the exact answer to something that you got in your mind, type it up and it's right there at your fingertips.
Right.
Like you can literally get it done within seconds, milliseconds. Like
Right.
Google tells you how quick it pulled up the information, and it'd be milliseconds that you get the information at your fingertips.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we was younger, if we didn't know how to spell a word, you had to crack open the dictionary. First of all, sound it out. You gotta look at the first letter, start with a D. Next letter, start with an I. You gotta find the word.
Right.
Now a lot of kids just, hey, what's the definition of boom, boom, boom? And if you spell it wrong, it's gonna give you the
Right.
correct spelling. So
Right.
like a lot of things for kids, it's at their fingertips. Like it's a blessing and a curse. Don't get me wrong. Like
Yes.
when I was younger and had to write papers, I would have loved to just type something up and it's right then and there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I can't hate on them for having what we had. It's not our fault. We was born in a different generation.
Yeah.
Even though we kind of had it on the tail end, for real, because growing up, we had our parents helping us on like certain projects in the elementary and middle school. Now these
Mm-hmm.
kids do these projects on their own because they got the internet. You don't
Right.
really need a parent to write a paper or do some research. Because I know if you remember in elementary school, you had to go to the library. If you had a topic on a certain thing, we didn't have the internet. You had to go to the
Right.
library, check a book out. If my topic is Thurgood Marshall, I got to go find 4 or 5 books
Right.
about Thurgood Marshall and cite them and I want to know if kids are still citing books these days. So I just feel like it's all internet. I don't think that's a skill that they have, but that's definitely something that I did appreciate growing up, and I do want to carry that on down to my child right now. But it's definitely something that is real. Your attention span is a lot smaller.
Right.
Think about
So, do you remember what age you were when you got your when you got your first electronic that was yours, just yours by itself? Do you remember how old you were?
Do you mean like trying to have me give me access to social media? Because if we talking about like
No, like I'm saying, like as far as your cell phone or if you got a laptop or a computer or an iPad, I'm not sure. Well, probably not iPad or
I mean,
tablet.
if we say electronic, I had like I don't know, a lot of fellas might who in the chat remember the PlayStation Portable. That was my first electronic ever. But you kind of
I
just
never
play.
heard that.
You don't got no brothers or
Yeah,
you never.
my brother. I have a brother, but we've
PSP.
never had no. Oh, the little black
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. I'm about to say
Oh, okay, okay, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So that was my first electronic. But as far as a phone, PSP for sure. Like with the browser, yeah, like that was real. So I'll be on the bus playing Grand Theft Auto with your partners
Yeah.
at 6:30. But that as far as the time of my first electronic, my mom she didn't really want us to have like social media and phones. So I didn't get my first phone till I was like 15. Steady
Ooh.
phone. I'm not gonna lie, steady phone. Like we had phones every now and then, but we ain't had the most money. So after
Yeah.
that first bill, it went back on. I'm not gonna lie to you. After that
it's
first
a
bill, it was
it's
raps.
a
Yeah, it
I
was raps.
think I got my first phone maybe when I was like 12, and I think I think that I only got my first phone so early because I went to school at 5 o'clock in the morning. I went to Kip Southwestern Academy. So I went to school at 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I wasn't getting home till 5 o'clock. So it was like my mom's way of keeping up with me, like, making sure I was good, okay, whatever. But it wasn't like you can be on your phone texting and no, baby. It's this phone. It was like a track phone. Yeah, it was a track phone. Baby, it got me. Baby, once that time get down, it's a wrap. It was like one time my mom had bought me a car, and it was like a big car. It was probably like 1,500 minutes on there. Oh, baby, I had a lot to say. Text. I think I had left for like a weekend, came back. I had 750. I'm like, this is supposed to last you for the month. I'm like, oh, baby, it's shaky. So yeah, I think mine. No, it wasn't a full stamp phone. It was like we just went to Family Dollar, like Dollar Tree, or wherever they sold them at, or probably at Walmart, and we just bought the phone, and I had that phone. I had that phone for probably for a minute because I went to KIPP, and then after KIPP, I went to regular school, but I had that phone for a minute, and yeah, there was that.
My question.
Okay.
You remember back then when you had the cell phones, you had to wait till like 7 o'clock. All your calls was free on the weekends.
See, I didn't have that type of service. I didn't have that type of service. I had a track phone for a very long time. My brother, who in the comments, he probably had that. I didn't have that because my mama was like, first of all, I'm not paying all these bills because me and my brother were 4 years apart. So
he got a soft.
If I got
he got a soft version of your parents.
No, oh no, not him. He got like the medium version. Like he got the medium version of my mama. Now that last one, yeah, he got the softest, cushionest, marshmallows version of my mama. But my middle brother, no, baby. We was on the same wave with it. So yeah. Okay. Do you feel like we are losing important communication skills due to relying on social media for interactions?
Come on with that question. I want to open with a question for you first before I get to my answer.
Okay.
Have you ever been out with social media, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been out and I don't know, you might not have seen them, but a mutual follower might have seen you out, right? Just outside. You didn't see him. Have you ever got back home and sent a DM like, hey, I seen you today, you were so beautiful, or I ran into you, I just didn't have a chance to speak. You ever seen it? You ever got a DM like that before?
Yeah.
Now, with that answer, I hate dudes who do that. I feel like social media made it too easy to where you could DM dog.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you was a kid when you was a kid. I don't know how strict your parents was. You might go to skating rink or bowling, and that little time you was out with your friends, you had to run down on the shit to get the number. You couldn't wait till you got home and hit the DMs like, hey, I seen that was going on. You had to be brave.
Yeah.
Or they can say no. You had to walk down and use your mouthpiece. I feel like a lot of kids or dudes on these days do not have that mouthpiece. Like people, they scorn DMs, they get the date, and then when they get to the date, they socially awkward. Very socially awkward because social media done giving them the right to where you can kind of be that guy behind the camera, behind the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody really had that mouthpiece anymore. You can walk down on a girl and just get the number, talk to them. Like my partners know, if we're out, do not pull up nobody on Instagram and say, "Oh, this her from Instagram," because I'm like, "Hey, I'm gonna call her by her handle." You gonna talk right there. We're not waiting to get home and then we're not doing that. I'm big on walking to somebody and trying to communicate and talk right then and there. I don't know what has happened in the time where dudes are afraid to do that, but I feel like you got a more success rate. Don't wait till you get home because you got 200-300 likes on pictures and stuff, and now you look like that guy you can DM, and your chances a little bit higher scoring. Mm-hmm. We're not doing that. Hop down in person. Be that guy today. All right, we don't have time to play around, and because you can kind of feel, I think it's better to feel somebody vibe in person than to when y'all finally meet, you just don't know.
Yeah, I get that. I think that social media is making us miss out on key skills only because I think people, instead of talking out certain issues, people post about it on social media. So like if I'm going through something with one of my friends, my significant other, or anything like that,
crazy.
People get on social media and they post a whole bunch of little posts about it, or they like, you know, like the subliminal posts about it, or then they'll just make a post about it and then you ask them about it, be like, oh, that wasn't even about you, that was about such such such. And I feel like we're missing the point of actually talking to people and like getting the problem solved out, because you too busy trying to beat somebody with social media that you really not that person. And I feel like if you care about somebody and whatever, like, talk the situation out from your standpoint, just talking to people, like people you don't know. I feel like when Instagram first came out, we were just following people because it's people that I follow and I'm just like, I know I don't
You're
know these
taking
people.
stuff out my mouth. I was getting down to this later. Now I gotta jump on the topic now.
I just feel like I just don't be knowing these people. It's like, you know, you don't know these people, but you're trying to interact with these people, whatever. Okay, you interact with them on social media, but when you see these people out in person, they ain't like, these people don't know you. They're gonna walk past you. They don't really know who you are. They be like, oh, I think I saw you at such and such. For example, our mutual friend Javis, he always have a party. Oh, I think I saw you at Javis' party, or oh, I followed you because I saw you at Javis' party, and I thought that you was blah blah. Like, I thought you was nice. I thought you looked cute, whatever, blah blah blah. But in reality,
You know, if you
baby,
hopped out in person, it wasn't gonna be that. You wasn't gonna get that.
right? You didn't even say nothing to me. You see, I walked past
Right.
you 10 times. You didn't even say nothing to me.
So,
So I just think, what'd you say?
do you respect a man more who comes to your DMs or somebody who do it in person?
I don't. I would say in person. Like, talk to me in person. Cause DM, I'm not gonna lie. I don't get to the DM. It get weird. Cause it be like, oh, you the. I feel like it be a lot in the DM. It be a lot with the DMs. The DMs, it
Right.
kind of goes and it goes downhill. Like, it be weird. Like, there has been somebody that's talked to me in person and we followed each other on Instagram, but then when they got on, when they seen like me posting on Instagram, like, oh my gosh, you know what I would do to you? And it's like, what?
Yeah,
What would
we,
you
we, we
do?
got some 69 guys out there. I'm not gonna lie. And Trey, you know me. That Trey, my best friend, Salsa Trey, he knows. Do not we hopping out in person. We on feet with it. We're going down. If I see something I like, I'm never gonna see you again. And the worst you say is no. That's cool.
Yeah,
We're just gonna go back and never see you again. It don't
so
matter.
if a girl, so has a girl ever approached you and was like, hey, I like, what's up? What would you say? Like, what has a girl said to you to like,
So as a man, it's kind of different. I'm not gonna lie. The first time I got like my shot at on my daughter, straight if I'm lying, we was in Miami. Fresh 21, we out there for spring break.
mm-hmm,
We in the lobby. Can we curse on here?
I don't, this is my first time going live on
Not gonna do
Instagram.
it. Not gonna do it. I'm gonna keep it clean. So we in the lobby. We trying to check in. Trey is my witness. On God, this girl walks down on me and said, "I am effing you tonight."
Oh,
I'm stuck. I'm like, bro, like, you know, fellas here, they like, yo, you're not gonna hop in. You're
spring
not gonna hop in.
break.
Not gonna lie to you, spring break was different. You got active in college on spring break. So they're like, you're not gonna hop down. You're not gonna follow up. Da da da. Me, I'm stuck right now. I'm like, nah, it's cool. I'm running to her again in the
Yeah,
hotel. Never seen her again. Never.
dang. So did you feel like that was a missed opportunity, or like was you just like, oh, you know, it was, that was cool?
I'm from New York. Yeah. Yo. So anyway, I'm skeptical. You're either gonna try to rob me if you coming up on me that easy, or you're trying to give me something. I was not going. There's no way you just popping it like that, talking about I'm doing this tonight, especially as a woman. I get
Yeah,
it. They real horny, 69 guys. Dudes get set up and trapped all the time.
yeah.
A woman now talking to you like that, it's kind of like, bro, what is you trying to give me, or what is you trying to do to me? Relax. We're not going.
Okay, so I have a little off-topic trivia for you. Just a little. It's gonna be a small one.
Let's do it.
So this is gonna be one question. So
Don't be messy.
it's not a messy
All right.
question. Crazy.
Okay.
Okay, so you and your significant other, y'all go to the casino, and you give her $100, and you keep, you know, you doing the money, you got all the money, you just like, you give her $100. She wins $10,000. How much are you expecting?
That's tough. It depends how deep in a relationship we are. It depends.
Okay, y'all been talking for I don't know a year.
That's pretty much locked in. I feel like I'm not gonna ask for nothing, but if we really locked in like that after a year, you should feel like you're gonna give me what you feel like is right.
So what if she be like, no, I'm gonna just give you $100 back? So what is your feelings from there?
Where we at? You said we at a casino?
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
had
what?
y'all at casino.
So she got $10,000 to find her way home.
You said
She got
what?
$10,000 to find her way home. No, I'm playing. I ain't gonna do it
Oh my
like
god, you're
I, no, no,
terrible.
no, no, no. Real talk. I just know that you're not the one for me. Cause I ain't
Okay.
gonna like folks know me if I'm up and I know it ain't gonna be no inconvenience, I'm giving. Like folks
Yeah.
know they about almost anything.
Yeah.
Another question for you, since we
Okay.
talk significant others, right?
Don't be messy.
Not gonna be messy. Not gonna be messy. My question for you is: can you follow your significant other on social media, or do the post when y'all get into it start to bother you? Because I feel like all women, when you get into it with your man, I don't know how y'all be coming up with the finding the post so quick. It'd be like, oh, now I gotta find what I deserve, or now I know my worth. It'd be post after post that just be kind of
Um,
on the topic, and I don't know
I'm
how y'all do that.
not gonna lie. I do find posts, but I don't post them. Like it just be like, you know what, in my head, like, yeah. I used to like relationships ago. Oh, I'm getting in there. I got something to say. I'm saving this, is that, and the third, and I want you to see it. I want you to see everything that I got saved. I want you to post it. But my relationship, I can't do that. Like that doesn't work. I'm in a very communicative relationship. Like we communicate, like we talk things out. So I do feel like I can follow my significant other on social media. And when my significant other posts some stuff, I have to ask him, who is this for? Because it's not for me,
Hold
boo.
on, hold
So who is this for?
on, hold on. First of all, why are we see women being paid so much? They in the bookmarks. They
Oh,
screenshot.
baby, defo
They
in the bookmarks.
screenshot. So y'all waiting for the argument. Having a
Oh,
whole folder is crazy.
yeah, like it's that.
And we got a big dog saying post it. Fuck it. We like that. Oh, we on that. We on
Yeah, I can't do the social like it get.
the post.
But I asked him
Come
who
on
this
now.
for, and he answered who this for, or he deleted. So, you know,
So you big dog. You big dog.
no, my man to be. But
Okay.
I
Okay.
I
Oh
I
yeah,
check
like that.
stuff.
Like that.
I check stuff though. Like some checking gets done.
My
So there's that.
question.
That's something to
My
keep it.
question. Hold on. I have another question. You said my man. Is this like a relationship review?
Don't be
Oh,
messy. It's not. It's not a relationship review. Those who need to know. And if you don't know, now you know. Hey, confuse the
must be nice. Must
enemy.
be nice. Must be nice. Must be nice. I'm trying to get like that.
It is. It's lovely. I love it there. Anyway, back on topic. Do you think you can follow your significant other on social media?
I'm not gonna lie. Once we get to dealing with each other, I'll mute you. I can follow. I'm not gonna see nothing you post. Your page is muted. Posts is muted. Notes is muted. Tweets is muted. I don't want to see nothing. Because first of all, I feel like when we get into it, you're gonna post some petty stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm real territorial, so to watch my women post something and see all these cornballs, comment hards and stuff,
Yeah.
I'm not the most. What I say under the picture is gonna get wild. So we go ahead and just leave it on the because you ever notice like once you start dealing with a man, when you get the post and stuff, the likes stop happening. He don't really be liking your post no more,
Ooh,
or because it's like, hey, it just be like that. You don't want to
but
see.
I think I still like my significant. I don't know. Okay, so you know how some people get on social. So back to social media. You know, some people get to follow. You get to talk to somebody on social media in the way that women shoot their shot is. I'm gonna like all your pictures. I might comment on 2 or
Yeah,
3, but I just be feeling like after we locked in, we know what's going on, baby. Don't comment on don't I'm not commenting on it because baby, I'm watching all the comments so I can know everybody that's in there. I need to see everybody that's in them comments. All them comments, yeah. Uh-huh.
so
Yeah.
why you stop commenting though?
I think I commented
You
on my
know better than
significant
a
others.
man. You know better than a man.
Huh?
You
Why do I stop commenting?
yeah.
Because I don't want to baby, listen, I'm gonna just be 100 trillion because zillion% honest with y'all. Don't come to me as a woman. I promise y'all, I'm not. The Statue of Liberty gonna have to put her arm down before I leave that man alone. I'm not playing. Don't come to me as a woman with something that happened in 1966, because please. Now, if it's some recent stuff that happened, okay, cool, whatever. Okay. But baby, listen, I don't want to hear about it. Whatever y'all had going on, that's what y'all had. But baby, please, I don't want y'all on my page digging. Oh, this her? Yes, this her, the biggest, Big Mama. Her. So yeah. Okay, we got to take a shot. We almost through the episode. We almost through the episode. The way you're drinking that bottle, you're gonna be asleep.
Okay. Oh, we good.
Okay, y'all. We are like 15 minutes before the episode's about to end. So cheers.
Damn, time to win that quick.
Yes. Okay, cheers. Okay. Hold on, I gotta go back up to the comment.
I ain't gonna lie, they active. I like what I'm seeing. They talking, they talk.
Okay, y'all got some little 1-2s to say. Okay, y'all. So we're about to wrap it up with the questions. Then we're gonna get into the lie, and then we have a special little shout out to do as well. Okay, so. Okay, how do concerns about privacy on social media platforms affect our behavior and mental health?
When you say privacy, do you mean like just what you post or having a private page, or because personally,
kind of a little bit of both, like what you post and having a private page? Because yeah, I'll just put in that aspect.
So depending on it really depends on the situation, because I feel like nothing is really private anymore. Because with the ability to screenshot and screen record, nothing is fucking private. Mm-hmm. So it's like you could post something that you post to your friends, but somebody that you don't follow, this is where it gets messy. Somebody you don't follow, don't really mess with. You might have somebody who still messes them, and now they screen recording your story and showing them what you posting, mm-hmm. right? And then we see it in this day and age where we have a lot of athletes and rappers, they get knocked off because they posting locations. Mm-hmm. Right. So it's like there's really no privacy. The only way to really get private is not post. That's the only way you can have that sense of privacy, because nothing is private anymore. There's nothing that's private about social media. So in your experience, do you post when you like, let's just say you out with your friends and you're drinking, are you posting that post right then and there, like, okay, we doing a boomerang, we drinking, whatever, or you like, I'm gonna take the boomerang but I'm gonna save it and I'll post it later? Oh, I'm all for throwing people off. I might record something and I'm posting 2-3 days later. Okay. So it's like, okay, you never gonna know what I'm on. Okay. And I'm gonna tell folks, I might be in the close friends, hey, don't mind that. That's old. But right. Whenever I feel like the coast is clear. Not to say I'm somebody, but you never know like who really wants your downfall. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like somebody is preying on your demise, and so I get that. Okay. What trends do you foresee in social media, and how might they further alter our mental landscape? Alter our mental landscape? I feel like, so have you ever spoken to somebody who just speak like the internet? Like, use all the terminology, they talking like TikTok trends, and them type of people, you can't come around me. I feel like you can't think for yourself. Mm-hmm. Your brain is very small. Like, every time something goes popular or viral is the word I hate. Mm-hmm. Because once it goes viral, everybody start thinking like each other. If you ask a person on their thoughts of politics, they're gonna repeat something they read from somebody else, that somebody else's thoughts. Like, mm-hmm. when that On Fleek went viral, boy, heard that shit everywhere. Demure, heard that shit everywhere. It's like people trying to become one. Like, it's real. My fault. It's real like-minded. Like, nobody got a brain for themselves anymore. Right. Okay. I would say also in our mental landscape. I'm trying to think how to put this. Bro said a good one, sassy. Every man became sassy was the word. Oh yeah. It's like I think it alters our mental landscape because it makes us again have unrealistic expectations. We're
looking at zooming into somebody else's life and trying to incorporate things that they do into our life. People know they ain't never ate healthy a day in their life, but they seen a girl eat healthy in an ad. They lost 50 pounds, and now all of a sudden, okay, now I'm eating healthy. But then you don't even last, and so you're not even really eating healthy, or you end up making yourself sick trying to eat healthy. So I think that kind of alters our mental landscape because we're looking at somebody else's body or something else that somebody else is doing that what works for that person may not always work for you. And you got to do what works for you. And yes, sometimes we can be motivated by certain things, but I feel like in this day and age, we're not so much motivated. We just like seeing it. We like, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this. Or like people who say, I'm going vegan. Hallie said she was vegan, so I'm finna try to go vegan. Knowing you ain't never, ever, ever, ever just ate no meats with nothing that you had. So yeah, there's that.
Nah,
Um,
and I feel like a lot of social media.
they said, so you gonna finish the whole bottle?
Who said that? I feel like you said nobody else said it. I feel like that came from
No,
you.
they did. They said, so you gonna finish the whole bottle? You probably can't see it on your side. Okay, so what practical tips can individuals use to create a healthier relationship with social media?
Yeah, Keith, I might bring the hair back out, brother. I might be growing it back out. But honestly, I feel like there's certain things like setting boundaries on when you're on social media. So like I like setting a boundary before bed, you don't get on social media. When you wake up in the morning, you give yourself a couple hours or a certain time after you wake up to get on social media. Right? Like you say, okay, when I wake up I'm not getting on until about noon, after 12 to start checking my feed. Give yourself boundaries like no social media during dinner, before bed. And sometimes, when it start giving you a negative mental, start being negative with your mental health, that's when you give yourself a break also. Because,
Right.
social media, it's a drug, man. It's an addiction.
Right.
It's an addiction. People live and die for social media. Like, everybody got that one friend who they see don't speak all day. They get on social media, got so much to say. And it's like that false sense of security on social media, I just feel like it's an addiction. So you about 1 year older than me. I don't know if you remember when we was in college at Savannah State. You remember Yik Yak, the app?
Mm-mm.
So there was an app called Yik Yak. People was like posting anonymously, like saying the craziest.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, and they
Yeah,
posted something. Yeah.
like it was a lot. So I feel
Yeah.
like people get on social media with the chance to be anonymous and just start showing they behind. It's,
Yeah.
there's definitely certain times you can definitely put the phone down. It's easier said than done. Like,
Yeah.
find yourself on your phone during boredom or when you got downtime, but you definitely can make healthy boundaries for the social media.
Okay. So, last question for you, or two more questions.
All right.
What should go in your close friends? What do you believe should go in your close friends?
I plead the fifth.
What do you think should go? Okay, I'll answer
Yeah,
first
let me
then.
hear what you say.
I don't think that there is a limit or specifics of what can go in your close friends. People are used to people posting crazy, exotic, Zaza, all this stuff in their close friends. That when somebody posts a quote in your close friends, oh my gosh, it doesn't have to be in your close friends. Da 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 da. Well, you can post it on your main page. Me personally, I don't want to interact with all 1,000 of my followers all the time. So certain stuff, I'm probably not going to post it on my main page. Or sometimes I just want to be off the grid a little bit. So I'm going to post in my close friends. That was the purpose of making a close friend. So my close friends can still keep up with me. I'm still alive. I'm still well. So I feel like anything can go in your close friends. But people will be like, oh no, you need to be posting this or you need to be posting that. Or y'all going on a trip. This need to be posting your close friends. No, baby, you gonna get everything that's going on this trip. When I go get my boarding pass, that's going in the close friends. When I go grab my shot, that's gonna go in the close friends. When me and my friends throw it in the circle, that's gonna go in the close friends. And then when we get going through TSA, that's going in the close friends. Like, I don't feel like it's a limit on what can go in your close friends, but people have these, I don't know. It's like certain things, it has to be this to go in close friends. Like, oh no, I don't think it has to be wow. I just feel like it has to be this. Or I think anything that you want can go on your freaking close friends, and people need to stop the unrealistic expectations because it's BS.
All right, well, I'm totally opposite of you.
Okay,
You got me
what do you feel?
your close friends and you're making fucking tortellini pasta. Take me out. What am I in here for? Okay? Well, don't. You can post on the main page, babe. Out now. Stop. Okay? Don't be anything you can post on the main. I don't want to see that. I want to see you argue. I
No,
want to see you
that's
argue. No, I want to see you arguing with your man. Okay? I want to see I want to see you trying on outfits. All right? I want to see. It got to be wild. Like, what is we in your close friends
yes, Quay, they
for?
do. Like,
Turn me up.
I don't think it has to be wild though.
Turn me up. Okay? Turn me up. Don't have me in here watching you in pasta class. Nigga, you could have came over here and did that. What are we talking about? Freaky Frogs is crazy. No. Turn me up. Okay?
Oh my gosh,
Y'all
you're
know me
insane.
personally. We're gonna turn it up a notch every time.
Okay, so final question. Okay, because really arguing with your man, like, who put that in their
Because
close
now
friends?
I want to know when I can shoot my shot. If I'm
You're
not dealing with somebody,
insane.
if I'm not dealing with somebody, if I'm dealing with somebody, cool. But if I'm not dealing with somebody, I want to see when that home is not happy. Let me know.
Okay, anywho, okay, so you knew the relationship was over when finish the statement. And you can't plead the fifth.
I knew the relationship was over when I just don't care to be around you no more.
Oh,
Okay, because
okay.
I'm a real yeah RFU, and you know it. If they knew what that meant, we
Oh,
might
y'all don't want to know what that means.
yeah we can't tell what RFU meant. But listen, I am the owner. I created that. RFU was created by me. RFU. But like I said,
Okay, so
but I just don't care to be around you no more because if you know me, I work a lot. Right, I
mhm.
might work 50 hours in a week. So there's times I just want to be laid up. I don't mind going out. I don't mind the dates, but like at the time, I want to be able to just lay up and be cool type thing. So when it gets to the point where I don't even want you around me in my downtime, it's over with.
Right.
And then I'm not, and I don't mean that sexual. Like it don't got to be sexual. Like I'm one of those like I'm content having somebody just laying down next to me. You know what I'm saying? Like as long as I know that if I roll over, I can grab you, I can touch you. Like you know what I'm saying? Like as even small as me playing 2K with the fellas and you just sleeping behind me. Like I appreciate time like that. But when it gets to that point where I don't really want you around me in my cool time, yeah, it's over with. Wraps. Wrap it up.
Okay. So let's get into the lie. So he's gonna reiterate his 3 statements and then he's gonna tell y'all which one was the lie.
So I said, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm a liar. So I gave y'all 2 lies and 1 truth. My 2 lies were, I don't know if you caught me slipping during the podcast. I said that I'm from New York. The first thing I told you I was from Atlanta. I grew up out here, but I'm not from Atlanta. I was born and raised in New York. Moved out here when I was about 13, 14 years old. I do have a 5-year-old girl. That was true. And I'm the oldest of 6. I am not the youngest of 10.
Y'all heard it here first. He said that he's a liar. So
I'm a
he lied to
liar.
y'all twice. So just want to put that out there. Um
Just take a quick shot for putting me on the spot like that. Quick shot. Come on. Before you wrap things up. Before we wrap things up.
we was gonna take an outro. Okay, well we gotta say all right, y'all. Thank you for joining us, Jew, and thank you for all the guests that joined us as well. Make sure you all are following the Truth Be Told podcast and you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. Click the link in the bio and go ahead and subscribe.
Peace of real
This
one.
is a shot o'clock to the ending of episode 206. Stay tuned for episode 207 and see who's going to be the special guest on this episode. I want to thank you for joining me. Shot.
Hey, I would like to be here again too, by the way.
Yeah. We got to get Drew back on a
Wait.
different topic because baby, he's finna tear you out of shreds with that social media.
Yeah,
But
you're right. Yeah.
thank y'all for joining. We are about to sign off now. Make sure y'all are subscribed and following both of us, and we'll see you all real soon.
Appreciate y'all for stopping by, man.
Bye. Oh yeah, episode with all the fathers. Yes.
Oh, let's do
We
that.
should do that. That'd be lit. Okay, y'all. We out of here. Drew, tell your people good night. Good night,
Appreciate y'all
y'all.
tuning in, man.
Until y'all lay down.
Y'all follow the podcast page. There will definitely be more episodes coming soon. She's very interesting. She's definitely up next. Do me a favor, if you do mess with me, please follow, show love. The episode is coming on YouTube too. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for checking in.
All right, y'all. We need to speak on.
Amen.
Brother.
Don't nobody hold accountability. I like that one, brother.
All right, y'all. We out, y'all.
There's nothing wrong with stepdads either, Quay. I love the next man baby mama. I love them. But let's wrap this up. I'm
Good
still
night,
gonna
y'all.